NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school football, where the Greenville Green Wave will take on the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Cargill, and NK Telco. Good evening once again. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With us tonight, AJ Lisi. Sidney meeting up in the Little Brown Jug against Greenville, in a rivalry that the Yellow Jackets have dominated over the years. You take a look at Sidney tonight. Quite a festive occasion here with what looks like to be about every elementary kid in the school system out on the field tonight, AJ.
Well, you've pretty much seen everything as far as we've seen NK Telco T-shirts in the band. We've seen little kids, the elementary kids, being out there to greet the football team. It's a nice little thing. I never seen it before. I had to take a picture myself because it was so neat.
Yeah, and you see a lot of the football players going over to teachers that they had back in elementary school and talking with them, giving them a big hug. So it sets a nice stage for the Sidney Yellow Jackets, who come into tonight's game with a 3-2 record, 3-1 in league play. The opponents, the Greenville Green Wave, struggling, only 4 starters back.
Yeah, I mean, the young team, and they're trying to find their way. And as the season goes on, I think they'll build that. But I think they're catching Sidney kind of right at the right time because they're missing a player, Dave.
That's right. You know, Sidney losing Julius Spradling for a couple of ball games. That's a key element in the Yellow Jacket offense.
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much does it all for them. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see how Sidney plays this game without their top star.
We're just a moment or two away from the opening kickoff. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight. First, for the visiting Greenville Green Wave of head coach Bart Schmitz.
You got to look at the no turnovers. You got to sustain drives. I mean, this defense for Sidney is very good, so they got to sustain drives. They got to contain Sidney's athletes. I mean, Spradlin is one of them, but you got Heron at quarterback that they need. You can't give up any big plays. And then special teams, it's always going to be a key for a head coach.
And for the home team, the Sidney Yellow Jackets, 3-2 and 3-1 in league play.
Well, we've already talked about the defense. I mean, it's a strong defense. They got to have positive strides. They got to run the ball effectively. Take what's giving in the passing game. They don't run the ball much, but I'll tell you, that could be a key tonight. And continue making the big play. I mean, Heron's going to have to come up with big plays tonight.
And our keys to the game tonight, all brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Short kick, almost an onside kick by the Green Wave.
Yeah, it's interesting strategy there, but, you know, now Sidney's going to have good field position to start this game.
They'll be in Greenville territory already, starting at the 48-yard line. Tucker Heron will take the snap from Sam New. In the backfield is Tank Fleming, number 1, a junior. He'll get the call. He'll go right side at the 40, 35. He's pushed out of bounds at right around the 31-yard line. So Fleming with the gain and a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, a little shifty runner Fleming is. I mean, nice run, nice start for Sidney to come out here offensively.
1st and 10, football at the Greenville 31-yard line. Handoff straight ahead. Short pass goes to the tight end, Ethan New, and big yardage pick up again for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, just a little tight end dump play. Heron did a nice job finding that tight end and gets 16 yards on that.
1st and 10 again. 2 first downs and 2 plays. Handoff this time. It'll go to the Yellow Jackets, Bryce Hughes. Hughes will get it to the 12-yard line, so let's call it 2nd down and 7. 10:57 to go on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Hughes stays in. as Fleming and Mitchell take a look towards the sidelines, as well as Tucker Heron. Receiver to the left side. Looks like Dylan Kelly. That's where the pass goes. Incomplete. Stops the clock at 10:36. Heron right on the numbers there, really.
It was just right through the hands of Mr. Kelly. And once again, I mean, they're working quick right now. They're looking to strike real quick.
And even though they do not have the services of Julius Spradling tonight, the Yellow Jackets have a variety of offensive weapons in play. New is tight to the left side. In motion comes Fleming. He'll get the football. He'll go inside the 5 and should have another first down for Sidney. And it's going to be first and goal.
Yeah, about the 4-yard line.
Football at the 4.
That run by Fleming, good for a Yellow Jacket. First down.
So you got 8 yards on that. I mean, nice little jet sweep they ran to Fleming, and now we got first and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Heron calls the signals.
Ooh.
Hughes dives forward. Somehow he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy.
Not much running room there as Brian Staley, number 28, in on the stop, a returning letterman for the Green Wave. That'll make it second down and 5.
Yeah, they were just coming up the middle on that blitz there, and they had no answer. And nice job by Greenville to get penetration to push them back.
In fact, they're going to say he lost a yard on that carry, so it's second down and 5. Football at the 5. Over the middle, New. Oh, not quite able to bring it down. Incomplete. Trey Bryant almost had the interception for the Green Wave.
Yeah, they were trying that tight end dump play, and nice coverage by Greenville on that. And now we got third goal from the 5.
Number 5, Hughes in the backfield. Formation leans to the right side. Let's see what Sidney does. He'll throw to the right side. Fleming.
Oh, nice block.
Into the end zone for the touchdown. Tank Fleming, 5-yard touchdown pass reception. And with 9:19 to go, Sidney takes the lead.
Yeah, just a little swing pass out to Mr. Fleming, but I'll tell you what, the receiver on that end, I couldn't get his number. Nice job of blocking, and Sidney strikes first.
Comes the extra point kick. And Mitchell boots it through, and so on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, Sidney 7, Greenville nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Sidney with the touchdown. Yellow Jackets made it look pretty easy that time, AJ.
Yeah, I mean, they really pushed the ball, kind of mixed it up a little bit, and it shows how potent this offense can be.
7 plays, 49 yards. Good field position off the kickoff. And Sidney goes up 7-0, and Joey Flynn will kick it off for the Yellow Jackets. Good strong kick fielded right at the 10-yard line. Here comes the return by Jack Royer up to the 25 and dives forward to about the 26. Bryce Hughes, number 5, in on the stop. Along with number 3, Isaiah Foster. So now we'll see the Greenville offense, and it's one thing that they've struggled a little bit on offense, and primarily a running football team.
Yeah, 19 points all year long. That's tough to win games that way.
Comes pitch to the left side. Gabe Rammel. He'll turn it upfield.
Ooh.
That's Riley Vestal, number 10, and number 12, Joel Lyons, in on the stop.
Yeah, they tried a little sweep play, but linebacker Vestal, he wasn't having any of it.
John Barr goes far to the right side for the Green Wave. 2 in the backfield. First man through is Ryan Staver.
Bo Shears was in on that tackle too. Nice job by the defensive line to get penetration and really stuffing that play.
It's going to make it 3rd down and 9. Football resting at the 28-yard line. Two receivers right, 2 left. In the backfield is Rammel. Over the middle, pass is completed to John Ray Abeo. He'll get to about the 31-yard line, but it's going to be 4th down. Call it 4th down and 6.
4th down and 6. Now you're seeing the punt unit come out.
And number 5, Evan Mannix, will kick it away for Greenville. Back deep. Tank Fleming, 6-foot junior. The lone deep man for the Yellow Jackets. Offsides, Sidney?
Yeah.
Or did Greenville move?
Oh, Greenville moved. I thought Sidney was in the neutral zone.
I would agree with you.
Wow.
So the penalty goes against the Green Wave. Yellow Jackets look like they're going to go for the block here, just by the way everybody's lining up.
Whoa.
Greenville comes in tight. Good snap. Kick is a low liner. Bounces at the 40. Fleming's got a return. Misses the first defender, still on his feet. He's at the 40. And finally, number 13, Trey Bryant, with a good tackle. And what a fine return there by Fleming.
Boy, he is shifty. I mean, that's one thing I've noticed from Fleming tonight is he really eludes a lot of tackles. I mean, there's a lot of missed tackles in that play right there, but he's a nice runner.
That's one thing Sidney has done well all season, is special teams. Punt returns, kickoff returns. Up 7-0 as we move towards the 7-minute mark here in the opening quarter of play. Heron. Handoff Foster. Staver.
Yeah, he was still going.
As well as number 14, Andrew Garrett. All in on the stop.
He'll get about 13 yards on that run.
Good for Yellow Jacket. First down.
Good pickup. The ball goes to the 25-yard line. Heron out to Fleming. 15, 10. He'll step out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Boy, he's just watching his blockers.
Well, exactly. I mean, I'll tell you, that's a smart football player right there. He's going to find the seams. If he can't find it, yeah, we'll just step out of bounds. Why not? But a nice wide receiver screen there to get out there.
Clock stops at 6:30 here in the opening quarter. Foster in the backfield. Heron takes the snap. Foster gets the
say maybe lost a yard on that.
Brian Staley, number 28, in on the stop. Football is going to mark it at 9, so let's call it 2nd down and 9. Mitchell and Kelly to the left side, Fleming to the short side.
Whoops.
Heron loses the football. He'll pick it up, still on his feet.
Almost got back to the line of scrimmage. Oh.
Jack Royer.
Yep, there's the flag.
Little extra.
Little extracurricular activity there.
Yep. Him and number 28, Brian Staley, in on the stop, but that's going to be a penalty.
Defense, number 1.
So that's going to be a good pickup for Sidney. Let's see where they're going to mark it from the 10. So it's going to put it on the 5. It's going to put it on the 6. So it's going to make it 2nd down.
2nd down at about, 2nd and goal, I mean, so.
2nd and goal. They placed it right in between the 5 and the 6. So they're going to mark it the 5. So it's 2nd down and 5 for the Sidney touchdown. 7-0 our score. Yellow Jackets in the lead on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Heron takes the snap, looks over the middle. Middle opens up. He'll try to find the end zone, but number 57, Landon Noble, with the stop, and the football is at the 1-yard line.
Quarterback sneak watch. Yep.
And Heron will step into the end zone. 1-yard touchdown run and a penalty marker on the play, and I think we had a little extra hit there as well.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Kids will be kids playing in the sandbox.
At least that's what we think it is. We'll wait, but looked pretty obvious from here with 5:02 to go. Officials will discuss it. And I think that's one of those penalties that they'll assess on the kickoff.
Yeah, kickoff, yep.
Officials talking about it a lot.
There is no foul on the play.
Oh.
No foul.
No foul.
So makes it 13-0. And Mitchell will try the extra point for the Yellow Jackets, number 16. Or number 18, rather, Grady Mitchell with the extra point kick. Kick is up, it's good.
Mitchell's kick is good.
Mitchell's kick is good. And it's 14-0. Sidney with the big lead, our score. Yellow Jackets 14, Greenville nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
They're paging you, AJ. We didn't want to lose you.
Yeah. Grandma's trying to find me.
Oh, elementary school night. Boy, they had a bunch of kids here. That's all I can say. Here comes the return by the Green
wow.
Wave, trying to get some room up across the 30 to near the 35-yard line. Abeyo. He'll get it to
Tackle made by number 3,
the 35-yard line. So a nice return. Greenville has decent field position. And Green Wave just trying to get a little bit of momentum going.
Yeah, I think, like I said, they're young and they're trying to find their way right now. But I think they need to mix up the play calling. I mean, run, then pass, trying to get that long pass, get a first down is not going to do it.
Gabe Rammel in the backfield. Straight back goes Mannix.
Oh.
And almost picked off there by
Broken up by number 14,
Maddox Barnes, number 14, in on the defensive play for the Yellow Jackets.
I'll say that's a good play call. I mean, I think they do need to mix it up a little bit, kind of catch Sidney off guard, because I think that's what Sidney is looking for, is run, pass.
Yeah, you can just tell they've got seven defensive players right up front.
Oh, look at
There comes the
trickery.
option.
Oh, we're gonna have pass interference. Oh,
No interference. Pass just a little bit long as Gabe Rammel fired it up there, intended for Isaac Kurg.
I like it. I like it. I think that's something. I think Greenville, like I said, I mean, mix it up, because Sidney, like you said, Dave, I mean, they're stacking that box, 7, 8 in the box, and expecting that run.
That's a pretty good toss, too.
Yeah.
Just a step or two overthrown. Mannix over the middle, throws just behind his receiver. Saggraves just off target. Cody Saggraves, that's number 8 for the Green Wave. You have to take a look on defense, as he's really a outstanding defensive player for Greenville. It's going to make it 4th and 10. And Greenville will kick it away. And there's your man down there standing on the 34, AJ.
Yes, he is.
Fleming. He's going to field it at the 30.
he fumbled it.
Bobbles it. Being chased this time. Host of defenders. Number 2, Rammel.
Well, I will say this. You got to make sure he's down, because as shifty as he is, he can evade a lot of tackles, and you better get him down or he's going to take it to the house.
Braden Drees, number 6, also in on the stop. 1st and 10, football at the 25 for Sidney. Hughes is in the backfield. Dylan Kelly goes to the wide side. Davis and Fleming short. Davis in motion. Straight ahead. Foster for about a 3-yard gain.
Hughes tripped up by number 13, Trey Bryant. Gain of 2, 2nd down, 8.
Yeah, they kind of faked the jet sweep on that to Fleming. I think we thought Greenville was going to bite on that, but right there you got Foster coming the other way, and they just handed it off there. So 2-yard gain for there.
2nd down and 8. Football at the 27. Yellow Jackets showing a lot of different looks. Fake to Hughes, out to Fleming at the 30.
Oh.
Hello.
Heron's pass is complete to number
Fleming
1,
shows that he can run with
7, John Ray Evo on
power as he gets it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
reception and run by Fleming. Good for a Yellow Jacket. 1st down.
First and 10, Sidney. Football at the 39. Yellow Jackets just being rather methodical about this.
I mean, you got to look at it. This is kind of, they need to work on things. This might be a good time to do it.
Fleming in motion. They'll dump it off to Hughes.
Oh, good block.
He'll get across the 45.
Complete to number 5, Bryce Hughes.
Abeo on the stop.
Number 7, John Ray Evo on the coverage.
Clock under 3 minutes on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Sidney 14, Greenville nothing. Heron the lone back. Fleming in motion. They'll go to the left side and Hughes. He'll make the catch. Gets it to the 42.
Well, I like Hughes. I mean, he can line up in the backfield. He can line up outside. I mean, can catch the ball. I mean, they got a lot of weapons on this team.
Continue to move the football. Straight ahead is Hughes. He'll get to about the 31-yard line. Or the 36, excuse me. Second down and 4.
I'll tell you what, they don't get much praise, but that offensive line for Sidney, I'll tell you, there's some big boys on that offensive line. They're really pushing that Greenville defensive line all over the place.
And they're doing a nice job staying with their assignments. Heron to New. He makes the catch at the 24 on his feet. And Greenville will bring him down at about the 15. So that's a 21-yard pickup.
Wow. That reception good for a Yellow Jacket. First down.
I tell you, New really has some nice hands.
Yeah,
good catch and run.
Yes, he does. It was just a simple seam route. Kind of like they've been doing a tight end dump there.
Heron.
Oh, they're going to get a false start there.
Procedure against the Yellow Jackets. That gets their first penalty of the night. Minute 10 to go here in our opening quarter of play.
Dead ball. False start offense. Number 13. Repeat. First down.
Man, I feel like I'm in the NFL. Those referees got the mics on and everything.
You can hear them too.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear them.
It's like I'm watching Amazon Prime.
Yep, good sound system all the way around. Heron
Oh.
going for the end zone, and Fleming with the catch. 20-yard touchdown pass. Tank Fleming. Couple of catches tonight for TDs by Fleming. 55 seconds to go in this one.
Now, it was just it's kind of like a hitch and go. You know, Heron kind of pump fake, and that defensive back bit on it, and there Fleming took off and touchdown Sidney.
Mitchell to try the extra point. Heron to hold. Kick is up, and Mitchell remains perfect on the season with the extra point. And that makes it 21-0 Yellow Jackets. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports. Joey Flynn will kick it away as Yellow Jackets putting up some good offensive numbers in the early going of this contest.
No, just an impressive offense. I mean, you got a lot of weapons that can do a lot of things, and Fleming has proven that he can step up to his game. Ooh. And with the return, number 14, Andrew Garrett.
He's out at the 35, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Greenville. They lost last week 35-7 to Piqua. And they stand winless overall on the season. Yellow Jackets, on the other hand, are 3-2, and more importantly, they're 3-1 and lead their division.
Now they begin the season. They played Bellefontaine right off the bat. And you got Mr. St. Clair, quarterback there at Bellefontaine, that's going to Ohio State. So they had a tough matchup on week 1.
Yeah, that was a 46-19 loss, but they bounced back the following week with a win over Stebbins. Then they played Xenia, which is obviously one of the stronger teams in the MVL, and lost to them 24-15.
Oh, wow.
Came back with big wins over Fairborn 56-6 and West Carrollton 42-0. Straight ahead.
Oh, wow. Good run.
Nathan Schaefer. Big running back, 6 foot, 235 pounds. I think I'd give the ball to him.
Oh, he's a big boy.
That's going to end our first quarter of play. Our scores: Sidney 21, Greenville nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Greenville with a football at the 41-yard line. Mannix passes incomplete. Good defense there by Maddox Barnes.
4th and 4. I mean, you got a chance there. I mean, will Greenville do it? I think they're going to bring the punt team in.
That means Fleming will go deep. Sidney and Xenia tied at the top of the Valley Division in the MVL with 3-1 records. Of course, Sidney lost to Xenia. Leading the Miami Division, Tippecanoe unbeaten at 4-0. Troy and Butler both with 3-1 records as
nice punt.
Kick heads for the end zone, and it's going to be down at, what about the 3-yard line? Boy, nice play by Greenville.
Yeah, about.
Yellow Jackets take over 1st down and 10.
Say, of course, the game everybody's watching tonight as we do this. If you're watching live here on NK Telco Sports, the Marion Local Versailles game, a key Midwest Athletic Conference battle. A couple of teams that have so many state credentials that you can't put them on a wall.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
And those two teams are tied at 7-7 in the first half. Pass that along here. Yellow Jackets are going to start deep in their own territory. Football at the 3. Heron is going to throw from his end zone. Boy, there's an interference.
Yep.
Pretty easy call, as that was intended for Dylan Kelly. As Abo.
You might try to get away with it. You never know.
Only if you're hidden from the official.
Well,
is that something you did when you played in high school?
It's the only way I can succeed.
I think I see that in the NFL every play.
Yeah.
They're not going to get that one now.
No.
Not this time, at least.
That was a good try. You always got to give an effort.
So the penalty is assessed. It's 1st and 10. Football now at the Sidney 18. They've got some breathing room. Fleming in motion. He'll get the football. In trouble this time, but he's going to reverse field. Here you go, AJ. This is how you ran in high school. Look at that cut. 25 across the 30.
Wow.
Steps out of bounds. Oh, my, what a run. That's just speed and athleticism.
Exactly. I mean, that's just a smart football player with athleticism. And, you know, I would do the same thing. I mean, that's in my prime, I could do that.
Those backside defensive players might have caught up with you, though.
Well, hey, I will say this. Last time I was at this place, I won the JV race of the cross country my senior year. I mean, I won the JV race. I got a button for it.
As a senior?
As a senior, yes.
That's good. Straight ahead goes Foster across midfield. Isaiah pushes it to the 45. And Yellow Jackets quickly get out of trouble. They have their first down, and they're on the move. Football at the 45. Foster, who had a big night against West Carrollton, over 100 yards rushing. He'll stay in the backfield again.
Yeah, he's a nice running back. I mean, big, solid running back. But you got that offensive line that really gets some gaps.
New is tight to the left. Here comes Fleming. They're going back to Foster.
Oh, wow.
Missed tackle, and Foster just powers ahead.
Oh, boy.
He gets to the 20. Finally brought down.
Man, he just powered through there. And, you know, kind of reminds you of a running back that was here years ago. Went to Northwestern.
And then Central Florida.
Central Florida.
Yeah.
Isaiah.
Oh, my mind's, how can I forget?
I'm going blank. It's going to come to me probably by the fourth quarter.
This is what happens when you get older. You forget those things.
They keep telling me that.
Hand off to Foster, not this time. This time he's brought down, a loss of a couple of yards, make it 2nd down and 12.
I did get to meet him. He's a nice kid, very humble. Came and talked to our midget football team. Was very, very good kid.
Foster out of in the backfield, 2 receivers right side. 2nd and 12, football to 21. Herron's looking left. Going for the end zone. He will overthrow.
Number 13, our tight
Ethan
end.
New is tight end. Likes to find that tight end, and that's been a successful choice for most of tonight, at least. 3rd down and 12.
Like I said, they got a lot of weapons on this offense that Herron could go to, and it's been a compliment.
And Greenville will
offsides.
Will jump. We'll make sure of that. Encroachment against Greenville. Football at the 16. Herron alone in the backfield. Foster is to the short side. You got Fleming, Mitchell, and Kelly to the right side. Herron looks left. Now he's going to roll right. There's the open receiver. Touchdown. Yeah. I'm sure you can see it on our screen as Dylan Kelly. Kelly with the reception.
Wow, that's nice ball movement. I mean, Herron had to roll out just to get away from the defense and finds him in the back of the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point kick coming up by Mitchell. Good snap. Kick is low. Did it get across? It does. Yellow Jackets with the extra point kick take a 4-touchdown lead. Our score, Sidney 28, Greenville nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Joey Flynn set to kick it off for the Yellow Jackets. Up 28-0. Low line drive kick. Bounces off a Green Wave player. That's number 14, Andrew Garrett. Garrett will cover it up at about the 20-yard line. So Greenville will have it. 1st and 10 with 9:12 to go here in quarter number 2. I'd like to remind you that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity football action on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app. Channel 153 Monday at 7 p.m. Channel 3 or 503 September 28th at 10 p.m. and September 29th at 10 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Schaefer with the rush. Looks like a loss of a yard or so on the play.
Yeah, Eli Biddle, he came in right off the line and just pushed his man to the side and got the 1-yard loss on that.
And Biddle's played some pretty good defense this season for the Yellow Jackets. Mannix will take the snap, rolls to his left.
Oh, almost.
Beautiful catch, but it's going to be out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice effort. Nice effort.
John Barr, the intended receiver.
Man, that sounds like a kicker in the NFL.
Matt Barr.
Matt Barr, yeah.
That's Matt. I don't want to go there. We're probably the only two that can remember Matt Barr. That's what the problem becomes.
Yeah, he played for the Browns. Come on.
Steelers.
Oh, he played for the Steelers too?
Oh, he played for the Steelers.
Yeah.
Or was that? Wait a minute. There were 2 Bars. I might get them mixed up.
Chris Barr too.
Chris Barr too. There was 2 brothers.
Yeah, they were brothers.
Yeah.
Man, we can go all night doing this.
And we got a timeout on the field. Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score is Sidney 28, Greenville nothing. You are watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Mannix with the football. Ball tipped away. Nice defensive play by number 59, Luke Carter. 6'1" senior comes in and knocks the pass down. Clock will stop with 8:22 to go. And it's 4th down and 11 for Greenville.
Yeah, I mean, Greenville just not having a lot of success against this defense of Sidney.
Fleming will stand at the Sidney 46. Low line drive kick hits at the Greenville 48. Fleming will take a step away as
Let that thing roll.
Trey Bryant was blocking Fleming. You weren't going to return that one no matter what.
No.
But the Yellow Jackets have great field position. How about Isaac Bowser? Does that ring a bell? That's who we're talking about.
Yeah, Bowser. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Man, I'll tell you what, you got this knowledge in that head.
It also helps we got the book right here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say you should go on Jeopardy. Holy cow! Forgot you had a book.
Yeah, we have a program here. As Heron looks upfield, pass behind Fleming, incomplete. Clock stops at 8:04.
Yeah, I think there was a little miscommunication between Heron and Fleming on that.
I got a feeling that everybody in Sidney knew the answer to that question.
They did. They did. They're probably yelling at their TVs right now at us.
Handoff. Hughes. Flag.
I think we're going to have.
That's in the vicinity of usually holding calls. Hughes had a nice run.
Yeah, he did. I think, Heron's looking at the coaching staff saying the same thing. I don't see a 58. I see a 59 out there. Okay.
There we go.
I was going to say, I thought my glasses were cleaned off before I came up here.
Hughes had 37 yards rushing coming into tonight's game. I think he's got that much or more here as we have 7 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the first half. Hughes back to Fleming. Here comes the reverse. Fleming.
Look at it. Oh.
Stiff-armed the defender, David Conway.
They might go hands to the face on that. Oh, they're going to. Maybe not.
Flag. They're going to sort through it. The flag's back on the 43-yard line.
I think it's going to go against Greenville. Oh, okay. It's coming back.
It had to be earlier in the play.
Yeah, for it to come back from where it was,
Because I'm thinking that a lineman's not going to be down there about the 43-yard line. Fleming was really humming on that drive, on that run, as he picked up velocity and boy put a stiff arm into Conway. Second down and 11, football to 32-yard line. Hughes remains in the backfield. Heron is under pressure, gets it up to a wide open Mitchell Davis. He has the first down, gets the ball to just shy of midfield.
He was flushed out of there by number 77. Nice job by Heron just to roll out, and Mitchell Davis wide open there on the out play.
Caden Addis, number 77, a 6'2", 245-pound junior giving chase, but Davis wide open out in that flap.
He was wide open.
Heron's going to run right.
There's a flag.
Be interesting to see what this call is as Heron goes down after a yard or two pickup.
I think we're going to get holding again. Yep.
Holding. Offense, number 53. Repeat, first down.
Another hold,
There's 4 guys on the 3 to 4 tacklers for Greenville on the quarterback. Hold goes against Sidney. Ball gets pushed back to the Yellow Jacket 38-yard line. Play clock at 10 seconds. Heron will roll to his left. Trying to get it back and across to Dylan Kelly, but that's a tough throw.
Same play they ran on first down with Fleming where Kelly's at. It's a nice little, Mitchell Davis does an out and up on that play, which I'm surprised they haven't looked at it because once again, Mitchell Davis is wide open, but I think he's trying. Heron's looking for that spot. It's the same spot he was yelling at Fleming earlier about. You need to be right there, and he was telling Kelly that.
6:34 to go here in the first half of play. First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Here comes Hughes. Right side, still on his feet, and should have the football back to about the Sidney 49-yard line. So that's going to make it about 3rd down and 9. So nice gain by Hughes of about 11 yards.
Just a simple dive play, but what sets that up is everybody's thinking Fleming's coming off the jet sweep, and that dive play really gets some yardage on that.
Here comes Hughes in motion. He'll get the football back to Fleming right side. He's got some running room. Try and make a dance or two, and finally the Greenville defense covers that one up very well.
Yeah, nice job. I mean, I was giving credit to Heron on the block, but I'll tell you what, good containment by Greenville really pushed that more to the outside and pretty much stopped Fleming in his tracks.
Garrett, one of several Greenville tacklers, and the Yellow Jackets with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the first half for the first time tonight. It's going to punt it away.
First stop on defense for the Greenville Wave.
Got a timeout taken by Sidney. All timeouts this season brought to you by Precision Strip. 5:17 to go in the first half. Our score, Sidney 28, Greenville nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Sidney will punt it away. Kelly stands at the Yellow Jacket 35. Fair catch by Jack Royer. He'll let it bounce, and Green Wave will cover it up. And football's at about the 22-yard line. So the Green Wave with the football and the defense for the first time tonight for Greenville comes up with the right plays as they hold Sidney and force them to punt. Looks like we got a new quarterback.
Oh.
In trouble, number 8.
Yeah, a little trickery. They were
Saggraves.
they were trying to do a little trickery there, but I think they were looking for the halfback pass on that, and Sidney just pretty much contained that and pushed them back a little bit.
Saggraves, the quarterback, number 8, 6'3", 200-pound senior. normally plays tight end, so he's the quarterback for this series. I think Mannix might be. The pitch goes to Rammel.
Oh, look at that.
Across the 20, about the 22-yard line.
Boy, that's something you don't see anymore, the option.
No. Coming up limping, there's number 15, John Barr. And that just brings back memories. That's all, you know.
That's why I smiled and looked at you. I mean, it just, you hear that name and it just, oh man, the 80s come back.
That's true.
And I was only 4 or 5 years old.
I'm not going to say how old I was. Greenville takes a timeout. Our timeout's brought to you by Precision Strip. We've got a break with 3:39 to go, first half play. Sidney 28, Greenville nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Greenville faced with a 3rd down and 10. They'll run trips to the left side, one to the short side. Sawgraves will dump it off to Rammel, and he gets popped, and it's incomplete.
Ooh. I think it was Mr. Foster just introducing himself there.
Football at the 22, and that means the Green Wave will kick it away. Evan Mannix will stand at about the 9-yard line and kick it away. Good snap, Mannix kick. Hits at the 48. Fleming cannot get over to that one. They really kick it away from him.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I would kick it way away from him.
Yeah.
So that's out of bounds, and football is going to be marked at the 34. So once again, Yellow Jackets will have good field position as there's an injured Greenville player down on the field. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Cargill, and NK Telco. Our live view sponsor for tonight's game, Cargill. Thank you for being the live view sponsor. Other sponsors for tonight's game, Carriage Works, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwiedemann Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Securicom, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio, all bringing you tonight's game from Sidney's Memorial Stadium on the 30-0 field here in Sidney. Yellow Jackets will have the football as clock stops at 3:23 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 2 receivers to the left side. Looks like Foster in the backfield. He'll get the call.
Oh.
Boy, when you're upright, sometimes it's dangerous business, AJ.
Man, number 65, he wasn't wasting any time. He wanted to introduce himself to Mr. Foster, and he did.
Andrew Winter, number 65, is the one that put that hit for the Green Wave. Heron straight back. Fleming, short pass. Once again, he's going the other way. And they close this one off as number 14, Andrew Garrett, will make the stop. Garrett, a junior, has already got one letter as a sophomore, so tough when you're 0-5 and you're down 28-0 near halftime to play with enthusiasm. But I tell you, Garrett trying to do his part for the Green Wave.
Looks like Fleming might have a cramp. That's what he came off the field for.
Aaron is going to roll out to his left. Pressure's coming after him. In trouble. He'll fire it upfield. Oh. Incomplete at the 46-yard line. Oh. In and out of the hands of Dylan Kelly.
I think it was more than in and out. It was in, out, then out for Dylan Kelly.
He could definitely tell you who made the football. 4th down and 13, and the Yellow Jackets will kick it away. Minute 48 to go here in this first half of play. And Kelly will kick it away. Good snap, low kick.
Oh, nice.
Great bounce.
Whoa.
And number 12, Joel Lyons, will fall on it for the. I'll make that Ethan New, excuse me. Where was that? New had the football. I don't know if Kelly get to that. Lyons get to that, number 12.
Yeah, I mean, 12 is the one that
downed it. Yep.
So
28-0 our score on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Davis will play the safety position for the Yellow Jackets. Sawgraves is going to come out here to the wide right side. Mannix is back in. Rammel will stand next to him. Tipped
right
up front.
Yeah.
Looks like number 69 had his hand on the football.
Or 59.
Or 59, excuse me. Luke Carter, senior defensive lineman, tipped the football. Called his name a few times tonight.
Yeah, like I said, that defensive line, it's a big defensive line, and they've done a nice job really creating havoc for the Green Wave.
Mannix is going to take off with it, but he's going to run into number 28, Aaron Ward, senior defensive back, who makes the stop for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets will take the timeout. Timeouts this season brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take a break. 1:26 left to go here in half number 1. Our scores: Sidney 28, Greenville nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Rammel in the backfield as Evan Mannix will call the signals. In motion comes Royer. Fake handoff. Mannix will keep it, trying to get around that left side. There's the opening he needed.
Wow.
Boy, he worked himself along that line and then finally found the opening, and he's got some pretty good speed.
Yeah, that's a little bit of shifty, but as soon as he got around the corner, he took off. And nice run by Greenville. That's the first down, Greenville in the half.
So the Green Wave have the football at the 45. Trying to come up with something here as we wind down the first half of football. Mannix, he'll roll to his right side. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Sawgraves.
Well, he had it. It's just he kind of bobbled it as he was diving out of bounds. And nice job by the defense to just push him out of bounds before he could have control. And it's an incomplete pass.
Clock stops with 1:13 to go. Football still at the 45-yard line. Royer trying to turn it upfield. In on the stop, Eli Biddle.
But that was Royer. That's a smart play by Royer. The whistle did not blow, and he wasn't down on the ground. He sat on the defender and popped back up and kept running.
And Biddle looks like he needs a break as number 54, Carter Collingsworth, will come in to the lineup for Sidney. 56 seconds remain here in the first half of play. And it's been pretty much all, well, it has been all Sidney here in the first half of play. Take this moment to remind you that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity football action on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app. Channel 153, Monday at 7 o'clock. Channel 3 and or 503, September 28th at 10 p.m. and September 29th at 10 p.m. as well. And you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Breaking the action as they attend to Eli Biddle. We're going to take a break as well. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Third down and 8. Clock is counting down. Greenway putting their best drive so far this first half. Mannix going long. He's got a receiver there, but Davis is going to pick it off at the 22. Mitchell Davis with the return across the 40. And Rammel will make the tackle for the Greenway.
Man, he looked like he was T.J. Friddle in center field there at Great American.
Taking a home run away from somebody. Yes.
He played that just right.
Football at the 42. Clock stops at 38 seconds. The funny part is the receiver was open just enough.
Yeah.
But ball just up a little bit.
Yep, and the Reds are down 2-1 there.
Thank you. That reminded me to look. Well, you're in a pennant race.
Well, I mean, Brandon was all over it last week. We might as well keep it going this week.
That's right. That's right. Heron, the quarterback. He'll fake the handoff, gets it out to Fleming. He'll step out of bounds at, see how they mark that, the 48-yard line. I think they might just go for it all here,
Hey,
AJ?
I mean, Greenville gets the ball right here at the half, so. Yep, here they go. Fleming.
Right there it is, Fleming. Oh, boy, you know, I'm glad there was no contact going downfield.
Well, there's a flag here. We're going to get holding.
Offense, number 50. Repeat, second down.
Yellow Jackets going for it all that time.
Yeah.
Just had a feeling. You get the fake. Fleming's they've been going short to him. And he obviously has great speed, so pass is incomplete. 28 seconds remain. Penalty will push him back to the 39, make it second down and 13. Hughes comes back into the backfield. This time they go to Fleming short. He'll step out of bounds at the 49. Stops the clock at 23 seconds on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 28-0 our score.
Still brings up third down.
Third down and 3. Football needs to get to about the 48 of Greenville for that first down. Keep this drive alive as the seconds tick down here in our first half of play. Heron over the middle.
Kelly
intercepted. Jack Royer picks it off.
Yeah, but it bounced off the numbers of Dylan Kelly again.
Hit Kelly, and right on the numbers, pops out. And number 1, Royer with the interception. So Greenville will have the football back with 18 seconds to go here, and the final minute of this one has really been extended.
Now, I think at halftime they might have to pull a Fred Bolitnik off. Get some stickum on those hands because Kelly's having trouble catching the ball in this first half.
Mannix, he's going to take off.
Oh, he slipped.
Oh, my. This is trouble. 80-yard run. They're going to chase him. Mannix, touchdown, Greenville.
Wow.
6 seconds left. Mannix says, there you go.
I'll tell you, he's got some
He's got speed.
He's got some speed, and Mr. Davis, the safety, tried to come up, and it was, yeah, he slipped on that one, and Mannix just went right by him, and see you later.
Mannix with an 80-yard touchdown run for Greenville. Extra point coming up. Gabe Rammel, he'll kick it. Mannix will hold it. Snap is a knuckleballer, but the kick is good. Rammel gets the extra point. And our score with 6 seconds remaining, 28-7, Sidney with the lead. You are watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Crown, your hometown global leader in the material handling industry, named one of America's best in-state employers of 2023 by Forbes magazine, has positions available in engineering, marketing, sales, IT, and more. We offer a full range of employee benefits, competitive wages, advancement opportunities, and ongoing training. Join our growing team of 18,000 plus employees. Visit crown.jobs and apply today, or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Greenville with the touchdown. Evan Mannix, tell you what,
wow,
kid is fast.
Yes, he is.
He showed it on the earlier running play, which
yeah.
was the first we'd seen it all night. And then this 80-yard outburst puts the Green Wave on the board. Ball is loose. Yellow Jackets will cover it up at the 31. And we're going to have 3 seconds remaining in this half.
Will they take a knee? Or will they try to get Fleming on the outside?
Great question.
I think they're going to put up another second. No, they're going to keep it at 3 seconds.
Football will be placed at the 33-yard line.
And they're going to take a knee.
They are going to take a knee. So Heron will line up. He takes the knee. That ends the first half of football. Sidney up front. Our score, Yellow Jackets 28, Greenville 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Second half of football is upon us here at Sidney Memorial Stadium. I'm Dave Helmstetter, with me A.J. Lisi. High school football as we begin the fall portion of our football schedule. Beautiful night for football again. Yellow Jackets really took control of this one early, and then as you moved a little bit later into that second quarter, they kind of lost a little momentum in my mind.
Well, yeah, I mean, the first 4 drives they scored, and they did it very with precision. I mean, they really set the tempo and everything. And then the last 3 drives, it was let's take the foot off the gas and kind of let's play around a little bit. And that's one thing I think Sidney has to really look at is they need to really get prepared for next week and the week, because it's week 6. I mean, Dave, it's week 6, and you got playoff aspirations. You want to really kick it into gear.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets missed an opportunity on a pass play to Fleming, just a step or 2 off.
Right.
Would have been a touchdown. Fleming, of course, has been the mainstay in this first half for the Yellow Jackets, and we'll recap the scoring here in just a second. But Greenville, their quarterback, Evan Mannix, showed some really good speed, and you got to give the Green Wave a little bit of credit.
Right.
They hung in there. They got a touchdown there in the last 6 seconds of the first half on a great run by Mannix, an 80-yarder.
Yeah, I think that's something they need to build off of. I mean, the last 3 drives they've stopped Sidney's offense, so defensively they've really done a good job. But, I mean, Mannix coming in and, we saw him turn the corner and have some speed on that one on their first down, and then he goes 80 yards. So they got stuff to build off of, and here in the second half it could happen.
Sidney scored 3 times in the first half. 5-yard pass from Herring to Fleming. Mitchell with the kick. That was at the 9:19 mark, then 5:02 to go. Herring on a 1-yard run. Mitchell with the kick, and it was 14-0. And then in the final minute of the first quarter, another 20-yard pass to Fleming from Heron made it 21-0, and that was our first quarter score, as the Green Wave will get the football at about the 30-yard line. And then in the second quarter, a 21-yard pass to Kelly from Heron, and Mitchell's kick made it 28-0, and then we went scoreless as Sidney's offense went silent. And then the Green Wave scored on that 80-yard run with 6 seconds left by quarterback Mannix. And the extra point by Rammel was good, and it is 28-7 our score right now. Greenville with the football to start the second half. Thanks for joining us here on NK Telco Sports. High school football from Memorial Stadium in Sidney on the 30-0 field. Little Brown Jug at stake. It's a series that the Yellow Jackets have dominated over the years.
I hear Little Brown Jug, I think about Delaware, Ohio, and harness racing, you know. You just don't think about it in high school football. I mean, you do have the Brown Jug, Minnesota, Michigan in college. But
last time Greenville with the win was back in 2019, and this is a series that goes back to 1899 was the first meeting. Sidney has a 53-37-4 advantage against Greenville. And like we said, the last win was back in 2019 for the Green Wave. So series that's been dominated by the Yellow Jackets, and they're trying to keep it that way as Greenville has it. 3rd down and 10, football still at the 30-yard line. Mannix in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. Mannix is going to roll that way. Under pressure in number 64, Eli Biddle with the sack.
Oh, good. He did get hurt in the first half. We weren't sure what it was going to be like in the second half, but Biddle, once again, that's the second sack of the game.
Second tackle for a loss this season for Biddle, and that'll force Greenville to punt the football. Mannix will kick it away. Low line drive kick as Foster will let it roll, as this time they had Foster and Fleming both back deep.
I mean, Foster's not a bad runner. I mean, he's got some speed. You got Fleming on the other side, and they've been just kicking it away from Fleming, so you might as well give it see what you can do with 2 returners back there.
Well, that way they unable to kick it away from Fleming, and it goes to Foster, who, like you mentioned, is quite a capable returner as well. It's kind of tough when they had Fleming and Spradling back there returning punts. Foster gets the handoff, reverses direction, gets forward to the 40, dives across to the 41. 6-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, kind of an RPO. Foster just seeing what he can get, and he's been doing that. He's been cutting it back to the backside and getting some yardage.
Foster in the backfield as Heron will take the football from the shotgun. Hand off Foster, left side. Cuts it up to the 45, powers his way, trying to get near midfield. He's going to be a little bit short, but they'll mark him out at the about a step away from that 50-yard line. Nice run by Foster again, and it's a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, they're just setting up. Just wait. It's a fake jet sweep dive play, and one of these times they're gonna give it to Fleming, and he's gonna take off on the jet sweep.
And we've got a trainer on the field.
Oh, they're trying to clean up some blood?
It must be the case. 9:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. A stop in the action. Trainers have come off the field. I think that's exactly what the situation was. Some blood on the turf as number 70, Bradley Douglas, 6'4" offensive lineman, comes into the game for the Yellow Jackets.
1st down and 10 at midfield.
Kellyan Davis to the right side. Heron will take the snap. Foster the call. across the 45, deeper into Greenville territory, still on his feet, and he dives forward to the 25. What a hard run by Isaiah Foster.
Well, I tell you what, I love running backs when they just don't give up on the play. They keep those legs going. And Foster, he wasn't going to stop until somebody brought him down, and he kind of bowled his way through at least 3 or 4 tacklers there to get that first down.
Football is at the 26. Heron, here comes Foster again. This time Greenville's got his number, and looks like number 13, Trey Bryant, in on the stop for Greenville.
Well, they needed that stop, the way Foster's been running these last couple carries.
Loss of 3 yards. And it's 2nd down and 13. Foster to the right side. 3 receivers right, Fleming left. Foster gets the call.
Look at him go.
Greenville misses a couple of tackles. They had one in the backfield that would have been a loss on the run. Royer in on the stop finally for Greenville.
Well, at least gives them 3rd and 6, maybe 7. At least it's manageable. But we're going to have a timeout.
Break in the action. Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take a break as well. Sidney on the move. The score, Yellow Jackets 28, Greenville 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Back to live action. Heron, the quarterback, over the middle. There's New. He's going to dive for the end zone. Touchdown.
23 yards.
Ethan New with the score. 23-yard touchdown pass with 7:16 to go in the quarter.
Just an old-fashioned tight end dump. I mean, it's worked all night long, and once again they find the end zone and touchdown Sidney.
Mitchell with the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. Mitchell's kick makes it 35-7 Sidney. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Joey Flynn will kick off for Sidney. Yellow Jackets up 35-7 with 7:16 to go here in the third quarter. He's going to boot it deep. It's going to be fielded at the 2-yard line. Here comes the return by Jack Royer. He'll get it up to maybe the 15-yard line. Good coverage by the Yellow Jackets. Nice kick by Flynn, and Sidney will have Greenville deep in their own territory. Lots of football scores out there, but the one that most people are anxious to hear about, Marion Local and Versailles in the MAC contest.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Wisconsin, Purdue.
Is that on tonight?
I don't know.
That's tomorrow.
No, it is tonight.
It is tonight.
Yeah, they're still playing Big Ten games on Friday nights.
Here comes the rush right up the middle. We're holding everybody in suspense that's watching it live. As Rammel gets the football to the 25. Marion Local up 14-7 if you're interested. I'd like to thank our live view sponsor, Cargill Tonight.
Oh, and Wisconsin is up 21-0.
21-0. Thank you very much. We don't want anybody tuning out for watching live here. Fumble in the backfield. Ball's on the turf.
Oh.
Here comes the scramble. Yellow Jackets saying they've got it.
Yep.
Official makes it. Sidney football.
First turnover for Anna of the night.
I think that was Joel Lyons, number 12, with the recovery. So Lyons with the fumble recovery. It looks like Lehman is up big over Bethel. Nice comeback by the Cavaliers, 28-14.
That's big.
Yeah, I think it was, at least that's what the score we're looking at is showing us. Hughes is in the backfield this time. Heron handoff Hughes. Boy, he's going nowhere that time.
Ooh.
Number 65 in on the stop. That's Andrew Winter.
That's a name we've been calling.
We have.
Tonight. So, I mean, there's no give to this green wave.
Bryce Hughes in the backfield on this series. Davis and Fleming left. That's the way they go. And ball goes right through the hands of Fleming. And it's incomplete. Stops the clock at 5:55.
We haven't seen that tonight. He's usually sure hands tonight. But
I think he just took his eyes off the football.
He was a step ahead before he caught the ball.
Looking for that open space right in front of him.
Yeah.
And Davis was out there to block, so let's see what the Yellow Jackets do. They're faced with a 3rd down and 11. Here's kind of a surprising score. London up 36-6 over Bell Fountain.
Bell Fountain's a nice team.
Heron on the run across the 25 to about the 24.
They're going to get about 4th and 4 here.
Heron a little bit slow getting up.
I think they're going to go for it.
4th down and 6. Heron looks to the sidelines. Here comes the signal. Green Wave showing blitz. Now they back off. Fleming. 1st down and more. Looking for the end zone. Stiff arm, and in he goes. 25-yard touchdown pass reception by Tank Fleming. Tucker Heron to Fleming. 25 yards. 4th down play turns into a touchdown, and it's 41-7. Touchdown pass number 5 for Tucker Heron.
I'll tell you, I mean, it's been an impressive offensive attack by Sidney.
High snap. Mitchell gets it through the uprights, however, and kick is good. Our score, Sidney 42, Greenville 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Flynn will kick it away, and it's going to go in the end zone, so Greenville will have it at the 20-yard line. Scurrying back into the Sidney varsity football regular season records, and we learned that Heron with 5 touchdown passes has tied Bruce Williams for the most TD passes in a single game. That was back in 1969 when Williams threw 5 touchdown passes against the Green Wave.
Oh.
Fleming has caught 3 of those 5.
Oh, look at it. Nice run.
Across the 25.
That's number 6 that ran the ball, not number 5.
Number 6, Braden Drees, a senior with the carry. Drees picked up 7 yards. Football at the 27. Of course, with that last score, the clock begins to count down as we wind up the third quarter of play. Drees.
Nice job by Sidney.
Number 10 in on the stop. That's Riley Vestal with the tackle.
That's a name we've called a few times tonight.
3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Mannix, he'll take the snap, looks left, going long. There's the receiver, and he catches it. Nice catch by Jack Royer out near the 46-yard line or so. Nice pass play, well executed.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice route and everything, and wide open, and Royer pulls it down.
1st down for Greenville. Handoff in the backfield, straight ahead. Not much there. And once again, number 10, Riley Vestal with the tackle.
Tackle made by number 10, Riley Vestal.
He's just filling in his gap, and that's his responsibility, and he's plugging away.
They'll get it to the 46. They'll stay on the 46, I should say. 2nd down and 10. Schaefer, the fullback, in there. Mannix goes straight back under pressure. He's running for it. There's Vestal. Riley Vestal will just knock him down, and he also collides with Joel Lyons as well. And got an injured player. Mannix goes down. 1:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll stop play. We'll take a break as well. All timeouts this season brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score, Sidney 42, Greenville 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Sawgraves will come into quarterback. He'll move over from the wide receivers position, number 8. And in on the stop there, Bryce Hughes. He'll bring down number 6, Braden Drees.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yellow Jackets looking at getting the football again. It's at the Sidney 48-yard line. Of course, as you move along in this season, AJ, football playoffs are looming as we're in week number 6. Yellow Jackets will stand 4-2 after tonight, which will allow them to keep pace. Sawgraves is going to run with the football. He's got the first down. Davis will knock him out of bounds as we start to come down to the end of our third quarter of play.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it, Sidney is in a playoff spot right now. They're sitting 12th right now in their region, so every win counts right now.
Here comes Drees trying to turn the corner. He's run out of bounds. And that's going to end our third quarter play. We'll come back and take a look at Sidney's upcoming schedule and also find out what Greenville will be doing. Our third quarter score, Sidney 42, Greenville 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Second down and 3, Greenville with the football as we begin quarter number 4. Drees with the football. Number 12, Joel Lyons, 5'11", defensive back, makes the tackle. The junior in on the stop for the Yellow Jackets. No gain on the play. Evan Mannix back in the lineup for Greenville, number 5. He's their quarterback. Hand off Drees, trying to get to the outside, but that's not going to happen. He loses the football.
No.
Tackle there again by Lyons. Yellow Jackets come up with it as number 11.
That was a final. Mary Local beats Versailles 14-13. That is a final.
14-13. Flyers hang on for a 1-point win.
Wow.
Can only imagine how a game ends up 14-13 because Flyers are up 14-7. Mannix intercepted. Could be a big gainer. Intercepted there by number 12, Joel Lyons. He's all over the place tonight. Lyons is a happy man. He gets some congratulations from his teammates.
Yeah, it's just a good defensive play. He's reading that quarterback, read his eyes, and he jumped the pass pattern, and there he does. Takes it the other way for the Sidney Yellow Jackets.
And for Sidney, folks, I just caught the score of this one. Xenia and Fairborn are tied at 21.
Wow.
That would be a major
that's a big one.
Upset.
Right, you saw Troy's up 14-0 on Piqua.
We'll have to watch that score or try to. Handoff, Yellow Jackets. Straight ahead goes Hughes.
Mr. Hughes.
All the way to the 35.
Yep.
Good for a Yellow Jacket. First down.
Football at the 35. Yellow Jackets look to the sidelines. Sidney lost 24-15 to Xenia and then beat Fairborn 56-6.
Wow.
And Fairborn and Xenia are tied at 21 all. Straight ahead goes Hughes. And of course, Sidney and Xenia tied in the Valley Division of the MVL with one loss each.
You always have that goal. You always have that goal at the beginning of the season to win the league and then go to the playoffs. So I mean, right now league aspirations hanging on the balance tonight.
Of course, next week Sidney will travel to Tippecanoe and play at City Park, and Tippecanoe 4-1 on the season. Overall, as Hughes powers his way straight ahead, good yardage. Dries will make the stop, as does Jack Royer. Royer had his ankles. Dries hit him after that. And it's 1st and 10, football to 22. Clock counting down. Hughes again, straight ahead, across the 15. Some good hard running by Hughes.
He's got to be at close to 100 yards rushing tonight. He's done, especially in the second half. He's really run the ball very well in the second half.
Yellow Jackets look to the sideline. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Handoff, Hughes.
He gets a first down.
Just simply not enough defense up front for Greenville. Sidney offensive line just totally dominating in this one.
They're wearing them down. I mean, as big as that line is, it doesn't surprise you.
Here comes Foster, fresh back, and he'll get it to about the 1 yard line. And Isaiah Foster also having a very good night as well.
Man, they got two running backs. I think do a very good job running the ball. I mean, Hughes, he's a big back. I mean, you got to look at him. I mean, he's very bulky back, but he's got speed. You got Hughes just does a great job just getting between the seams and just hitting that hole.
Heron, handoff, Foster, touchdown with 6:05 to play in this one. Isaiah Foster with the 1 yard run.
Boy, as many times as that cannon's gone off,
they're going to have to find some new ammo.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mitchell will kick the extra point. Good snap, kick is up.
That's good.
He got it. Mitchell perfect on the night, and our score, Sidney 49, Greenville 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones. We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Back here at Sidney, and Joey Flynn will tee it up one more time. And for Sidney fans, Fairborn has taken a 28-21 fourth quarter lead over Xenia. So the Yellow Jackets, if that holds up, would move into possession of first place in the Valley Division of the MVL. And that would set up a big showdown with Tip next week. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 15, so it's going to be first and 15.
I was kind of surprised they didn't just let that run out of bounds and take the penalty.
Clock moving under the 5-minute mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. So it's funny how it develops. We get the running clock. Yellow Jackets up 49-7. All sorts of interesting games here in week number 6.
Oh, yeah.
Shaking up the MVL a little bit, or at least it appears to be. Handoff to the running back for the Green Wave. They'll get it up to the 20. It's about a 5-yard pickup. That was Dries with the carry. Second down and 5. Straight ahead goes Dries. Aiden Mannix, the quarterback now for Greenville. He's a sophomore.
It looks like Greenville does have their JV team in the game.
Man, it looks like Sidney's made pretty much a wholesale.
Not a whole lot. I'm seeing a lot of.
Got a couple.
Davis still at safety. You still have.
See, 34 is a newcomer into the Yellow Jackets lineup.
Mr. Kelly's still the cornerback.
Alex Winnels, linebacker. Straight ahead, number 81 with the stop. Stephen Cologne. 49-7. And Greenville will punt it away, and going back deep.
Number 38.
Number 38, Diamande. Ishad Diamande will stand at the Greenville 47.
Oh, almost.
Good pressure there put on by number.
Oh, it went off his head. Oh.
Ball bounces loose. Greenville's going to fall on it.
It bounced off number 66 head. I think they're going to take the down where it hit his head.
That's going to move it up a little bit. Carter Collinsworth, number 54, almost had the block. Let's see how they determine this.
Well, they're going to.
Yeah, it's.
Sidney's going to keep the ball. Trying to see.
Looks like we got 2 defensive units out on the field.
That's what I'm looking at.
I'm looking at a new quarterback for. That's Ethan New. He's the Ethan New, the quarterback. Moves from tight end to quarterback.
I think now they got number 14 coming in. Not sure if he's going to be the quarterback.
Maddox Barnes, number 14, a junior. He'd be probably a wide receiver. Let's see what we got going on.
Yep, I think you're right. New's going to be the quarterback.
He's a junior, 6'2", tight end linebacker. He's going to call the signals. As Heron, 5 touchdown passes on the night. And the handoff to Hughes.
I think he turned the wrong way.
And I think this one's over.
Yeah.
Maybe one more play.
Looks like Hughes is coming out of the game. We got a new running back.
Yeah, Diamonde's in there. He'll get the carry, goes left side.
Oh, look at him.
Nice run. Boy, he's got a great rush there as he moves deep into Greenville territory.
Wow.
Ball carries number 38, Diamante.
He'll get it to
Good for a Yellow Jacket first down.
25-yard line. That's 23-yard pickup.
Wow.
He's got some pretty good speed, doesn't he, Diamante?
Yes, he
Let's
does.
see. He's a sophomore.
Wow.
Out of the eye, a new takes the snap. He'll hand it right off, but this time Nathan Schaefer, senior linebacker, reads it well, and this game is history. Yellow Jackets win 49-7. We'll come back and name our NK Telco player of the game here in just a moment. Final score 49-7. Sidney, you're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
When I graduated from Salina, I didn't know much about the job market here.
I knew I wanted to come back to the area. I went to Hometown Opportunity where I was looking for a local job.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me.
Linked me directly with those local companies.
And the last 6 months have been wonderful to feel that family environment again.
Big win for the Yellow Jackets as they improved to 4-2 overall, and more importantly, 4-1 in conference play. And depending the outcome of some games yet here this evening, if you're listening live, Yellow Jackets could be in first place in their division, in the Valley Division, setting up a big game with Tippecanoe next week on the road at City Park. Player of the game tonight, NK Telco, brought to you by NK Telco. And when you take a look at the scoring tonight, there's one key figure. He threw 5 touchdown passes, tied the school record, rushed for another one, and that's Tucker Heron.
Yeah, I mean, you see why Sidney's offense is goes in the direction of the way it is. You got a quarterback that is really is leading the team on that field as far as offense, and does a great job. Threw for 5 touchdowns, rushed for 1, and he's really, with the absence of Mr.
Julius Spradling.
Yeah, Spradling. That's a kid that needs to step up and really show what Sidney football is all about, and he did a good job tonight by doing what he did.
And the Little Brown Jug remains with the Yellow Jackets in this series that dates back to 1899. Sidney with the victory. They jumped out to a 21-0 lead in the first quarter. A couple of touchdown passes, one to Fleming and another one to Fleming, in between a 1-yard run by Heron, and it was 21-0 Jackets. Into the second quarter we go, and he threw a touchdown, 21-yard touchdown pass to Kelly. Greenville countered right before the end of the half with an 80-yard run by Mannix, and it was 28-7 at half. Second half dominated by Sidney. Ethan New caught a 23-yard pass from Heron. They came back with a 25-yard touchdown pass to Tank Fleming with 5:06 to go in the third quarter, and that made it 42-7. added a rushing touchdown in the fourth quarter with 6:05 to go, and a final 49-7. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Cargill, and NK Telco. Scoreboard sponsor tonight, First National Bank. Keys to the game, Keyhole Pizza. Timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Player of the game, brought to you by NK Telco, and our live view coverage, all brought by Cargill. Additional sponsors for tonight's game, Carriage Works, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwiedemann Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Securicom, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio, all bringing you tonight's game. And you can watch replays of tonight's contest on NK Telco Sports. You can watch it on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app, channel 153 Monday at 7 p.m. and on channels 3 or 503 September 28th at 10 p.m. and September 29th at 10 p.m. as well. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight, our director, Austin Ombergy, on the camera, Mark Fissel. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and with me tonight, A.J. Lisi, and again, our final score, Sidney 49, Greenville 7. You have been watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.